Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy Friday. For those of you who are new, my name is Sophia, and if you're a returning watcher, thanks for coming back. So today we have a super fun video that we're going to dive into. We are going to look at the history of the pussy bow and the Peter Pan collar, much like the one that I'm wearing right now. I am super excited to get into this because I've honestly love wearing these. I think they can elevate your outfit, they can add dimension, they can add drama, they can do so much. Plus, they're just fun to wear. And I think it's going to be super great. I'm also going to show you some tips and tricks, maybe a little hack-or-do, if you want to call it a hack, on how you can style these in an easy way to level up your outfit. I hope you stick around to watch, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a bit. Bye! Alrighty guys, let's jump right into it. I think since I'm sporting a Peter Pan collar right now, that's the appropriate place to start. So without further ado, let's get into why the Peter Pan collar is called the Peter Pan collar. I found this fact super interesting considering I've been wearing Peter Pan collars for a very long time and I didn't know that. It kind of like blew my mind, but it makes a lot of sense. So, what makes these amazing collars named after a whimsical little boy who doesn't grow up and lives in a magical Neverland and practically is my dream crush? Well, in 1905, when Broadway put on a production of Peter Pan, Marty Adams, an American actress, played the role of Peter Pan, and her costume showed an element of his collar similar to myself. At the time, there was only two types of flat collars, the standard and the rolled collar. And so when she debuted in this amazing costume and it had this little little cutout element, everybody was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. So the Peter Pan collar literally is coined after the actress's costume who played Peter Pan. Like, come on, that's amazing. So I honestly now want to go watch Peter Pan on Disney Plus because I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, I think that it's really neat. So now we have three different types of flat lay collars. So we have the standard, we have the rolled, and we have the Peter Pan. So those are going to be your basic types of collars. The Peter Pan is a super easy way to layer things with. I think this would look great with like a sweater underneath. You can wear it just like this, let's be honest. You could add a bow underneath, which would be the pussy bow that we'll talk about in a minute. Or what I have been doing is putting a sweatshirt on over top because let's face it, we're not going anywhere, but it makes it a little fancier. So a little tip or trick to make your outfit a little bit fancier without having to put on a full shirt is using a dickie. I have been obsessed with dickies lately. If you follow me on Instagram, you've noticed that I have been wearing this white collar that is bedazzled in rhinestones and pearls, and it's amazing. It's actually right here. I'm going to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a full shirt, it's a dickie. So essentially a dickie was like kind of made up in the 1850s when guys were wearing tuxedos, but frankly it would get too hot, it was hard to layer, or they didn't have enough money to afford the full shirt, so they would wear a dickie underneath their tuxedo, which is just a little half shirt like this, it's, as you can see, and it just shows the collar. It's amazing. This is so great for layering. I swear everybody should buy a dickie because you can put it under a sweatshirt, ladies. You can put it under a sweater. You can put it under a dress. I don't know, whatever is your imagination, but like look at the detail on this collar. It's super easy to wear. There's like little armholes that your arms go in, and then it had, let's see, 4 buttons. That's it. Super easy. Even I can button 4 buttons and just bam. I also found this a really cute, amazing dickie that is embroidered. This is a little bit fancier. I've been obsessed with this one lately too. Let me be able to show it to you. This one buttons in the back, and she's black, and she's got this gorgeous like scalloped edge around the edge, if you can see that, and then she's just embroidered with some flowers. I love putting this one on with like a sweatshirt. A lot of my sweatshirts are like black or gray, so if I put this on, then I feel like I'm a little fancier, you know? I feel cool. I don't know. I think it just steps up your level, and let's be honest, layering is sometimes hard because it gets like chunky underneath and then it just doesn't look good. But sometimes it's also hot when you layer. I don't know. I think a dickie is the way to go. Like, she's light, she's easy. You just boop, pop her on, and you got a cute little Peter Pan collar. I found both of these on Amazon. I have been trying to cut out my Amazon shopping. Etsy has a ton of them that are gorgeous. Let me tell you, gorgeous. They are decked out in beads and pearls and bedazzled and embroidered and scallop edges, straight edges, all of the dickies. Go ahead. I suggest having at least one because it just elevates a look so much. Like, honestly. And I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a bit. But right now, solid Peter Pan collar without that, I think she's pretty cool too. Chunky earrings and a headband that matches. I say this is the look. Now, let's roll right into it and get into the pussy bow. Alrighty, so you know I had to put my pussy bow on to talk about pussy bows. So, I am obsessed with a big bow. I'm obsessed. It brings drama. It brings sophistication. It is the perfect mix of masculinity and femininity. It's like the woman's bow tie. That's what it is. It's gorgeous. I love it. So, in the 19th century, once again, Coco Chanel was out here making trends, making waves, doing stuff for us, saying, pussy bow, ladies. And that's pretty much how it was born. It was really Coco Chanel and Saint Laurent pretty much putting these out in the 19th century saying, hey, I think it's cool. Let's put a bow on it. And everybody was like, okay, I like the bow. I still like the bow. I think a pussy bow will never go out of style. We've seen a lot of leading ladies wearing them, specifically in the news lately. I think it's super easy. A lot of them are coming detached. Like that, this one comes out of the shirt. It came with this shirt, but it detaches from it, so you don't always have to wear it with it. I have also recently bought a few dresses that come with the bow attached, so it does not come off. It is already part of it, which I love because I love a pussy bow. And let's be honest, I'm gonna wear it regardless. If you give me a bow to wear, I'm gonna wear a bow. And I think the name is kind of, I mean, it's ironic, but the Peter Pan collar was ironic too, I guess. So the pussy bow came from how pussycats used to have big bows tied around their necks or whatever. You would tie a big bow around your cat's neck and they were like, oh, looks like a cat's bow. It's a pussy bow. Anyway, I think it's so funny. So that's where it got its name. So I think a tip or trick to doing a pussy bow is get yourself a bow tie. I think this is actually my grandmother's. She has a lovely collection of scarves and pussy bows, and this is like a bow tie. But it does the same thing. You can tuck this guy under the collar and do a little bow. Boo, 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 boo. You can let it hang long ways like that. I have two on, so it's probably gonna look stupid. But like that. You can do an actual bow and do it like this. I don't know, however you want. I think that you can go to your local vintage store, go through your boyfriend's or your husband's or whoever's stuff, your grandfather's, your uncle's, your sister's, I don't know, whoever has a bow tie. Grab one. Boom. Give yourself a pussy bow. It just makes it dramatic. And I am here for the drama. Now, I usually do 2 big loops with mine, like if I'm tying my shoe. Whoop, you know, like if I'm tying my shoe. And I let it hang down. But, I mean, you can tie it so many ways. I think you can kind of do whatever floats your boat. I mean, you could just do, like, a little cross and let it hang long if you want, but that's kind of long. This is a long bow. If your scarf was shorter. Another thing you can do is I have like a lot of vintage scarves that are kind of like, they're not very big in size, like that long, you know. If they're thin enough, under your collar. The one thing about a pussy bow is I would definitely do it under a collar. That kind of makes it the pussy bow. If you do it around your neck like that, then it's just like a scarf. So under the collar, boop, 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 boop. We're giving ourselves a little bow. How do you guys tie a bow? I go like this, and I make two rabbit ears like this? My mom always makes fun of me. She's like, you tie your shoes the wrong way. I'm like, I make bows that way. And then you can fix it. Bam! Pussy bow. Dramatic. I love it. So, that's my tips and tricks about pussy bows. I'm going to show you how you can layer with them, how you can wear them just like this and be a fabulous queen, and, of course, with my little hack, my bow tie. So, give me a quick second, we'll get right into it. See you in a few. Today. I hope you enjoyed this little history, tips and tricks breakdown of the pussy bow and the Peter Pan collar, my new favorite thing. I wish you a very happy Friday and a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you all next time, and bye-bye. Enjoy these bloopers. Also, bye. Did anybody notice that I did my eyeliner? I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see. It's a little aggressive. Happy Friday. Alrighty, guys, so I think we should go ahead and hunt. Alrighty, that is all I have for you today. I am super excited.